Disclaimer. This video is very weird, wacky, and kind of should have been redone, but I'm kind of on a tight schedule, so decided to keep it. It's funny, I think. The cat is interesting. Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance, and welcome back to yet another video, guys. In today's video we are going to be doing something quite cool. We're going to be heck, there we are. In today's video, guys, we're going to be reviewing Harry Potter the books, and we'll be talking about my top 7. So let's get straight into it, guys. If I can press the right button, let's get straight into it with put it that way. Let's get straight into it with number 7 of my books, which is Chamber of Secrets, which for me is an odd one because it has changed recently, but for me Chamber of Secrets never really had the same appeal to it that the other books did, purely because I would never really read the books as a kid. I would listen to them by Stephen Fry, as I mentioned in previous videos. As always, links to the plays down in the description. But the video kind of the audiobook, I didn't listen to this one as much because it was on tape. This is one of the ones we had on table, another one that I've had down the list. But why is this one lower, you might ask? Well, I never really got invested in this book as a result, but I was more invested in the other book because it was later in the series. I really enjoyed that book. So that's book number 2 at position number 7. At position number 6, it's book number 6, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Now, this book, for me, as much as I love it, it's mainly just exposition and setup for 7. And as much as I love some of the cutesy romance stuff that happened in this, what's the word I'm looking for? Book, not ready for me, really. So that's why this book is number 6. I'm kind of whizzing through these. At number 5, guys, it's Goblet of Fire. Again, similar reasons to Chamber of Secrets. Not that I didn't have this, but one of the biggest bits I was missing was the actual maze. The third task is in the maze part. I love listening to that, and one of my copy of the book was a glitched out one. It was a weirdly printed one, so it only had like it skipped that bit from like, I think it was somewhere in the chapter where they are talking about Crouch, and it goes back to like the madness of Mr. Crouch. I can't remember. If I find it, I'll dig it out and show you guys in another video. But that is what happened with that book, and that's ultimately why I don't like this book as much. I know I shouldn't. You guys are probably thinking he's judging these books a lot on his personal experiences, and which, fair enough, that's kind of how I want to judge them. But at the same time, I am judging them on their story. It was very hard to put together the list purely based on the stories, because I love these books. Don't get me wrong. My comment about 6, as much as it scares me to do it, I had to put 6 there because of that, and I have to put 4 at position number 5 purely because it's mainly, some of these are mainly because I prefer other books over them. Not to say these are bad, because they're certainly not. It just so happens that they're at the lower because there's other books that to me take precedence and higher authority. One of those books would be book number 4, which is Order of the Phoenix, which is the other book, the book I had on tape. Now, the difference with one thing I will just say is I used to love it when it was like, you'd be reading it, all of a sudden it would be like, end of side A, and it would be like, end of side B, and then when you heard end of side B, you were like, okay, go to change the tape. You had to change the tape anyway. You had to turn it round, or one of the funny things I used to love doing was turning the tape around, and then sometimes you had to rewind it. So what I always used to do was rewind the tape after I'd finished listening to it, and then turn it round, because then it was easier for me the next time to go ahead and just jump straight in once I'd rewound the tape, obviously, from before. But if I'm jumping in at a new book, like Order of the Phoenix or Chamber of Secrets, then yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I've still got the tape somewhere, and I've got a tape. I must have a tape list somewhere. I'm sure I do. See if I do. Oh, there is in the random videos, there's a jumping CD video, which you can see. I will link that in the description below. Random video series 1, there's a jumping CD video. But I will try and dig out, find out where these tapes have got to, and we can have a look at them, because they are proper, not ancient, but why is Order of the Phoenix here? I listened to it more. Though it's the longest book, and this is the copy of the book I had, this is the one I brought, and this is the one from Audible. Oh, heck, spoilers! I was about to mention that, but anyway. So, yeah. This is the like I say, this is the copy that I had, and I had the original set. And then we were at Asda one day and we saw these, and we bought them, which is why I got the 2 books when I do, when I do the episodes. So I had the 2 books. But when I did the video for Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, the books, I didn't have those books, because this is how long it's been taking me. I did Chamber of Secrets game, and then for some reason, I completely stopped doing the series, and then when I was ill, and having a few, some of my mental struggles earlier on in the year, I kind of came back and carried on, and now, this isn't part of the reviewing the whole lot, but I've still got given it the intro, because it really shows all the stuff I'm ranking. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 3. At number 3, it's Deathly Hallows. Now, for me, Deathly Hallows, again, this is where it starts to get to the point where I'm putting the other ones higher than, other things go higher than it. Not that this is the thing that's been taken over by taking over other ones. Because for me, Deathly Hallows, I love it. It's one of my favourite books. It's one of my favourite books in the series, obviously, because it's in the 3rd space. But, yeah, it's definitely a really nice swan song to the end of the series. So my cats are going to be weird. Oh, by the way, I keep plugging things here, but I did try and record this video in front of my wall to try and do like a green screen effect. It didn't work. But while recording that video, my cat decided she was going to get very friendly with me. Again, link down in the description below. Go and check that blooper out. It's the 2nd blooper of the series, a 2nd blooper concerning reviewing the whole lot. And I think we're about to have another repeat of it. Hello! You heard your name, didn't you? Yeah, this is my cat. If you haven't seen my cat before, you must be new to the channel. This is Herc. Again, and again, this gives me, oh god, he's climbing on, I've got my camera on his scratching post, so he's trying to climb on the scratching post. Another plug I can give you guys, check out all the channels in the TMA family in the description below. And this video is going downhill very quickly, so let's quickly move on to number 2, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, why is Prisoner of Azkaban in number 2? And if you have worked out number 1, why is that there? Well, you might be able to work out why my number 1 is my number 1. But Prisoner of Azkaban is my number 2 because it was picked to the post by the first one, but I love it. It's the start of the Volta, in my opinion. I love the whole thing about Lupin and the werewolf and Sirius, and you learn more about Snape's grudge towards Harry and his parents, the Marauders, the fact that we've learned who betrayed Harry's parents, or that someone did, and then we get shocked into finding out that the person who we thought didn't. The Trelawney, her prophecies, is she really a seer? I think she is, because she does predict a lot of true things, which is kind of scary, but there are a few things. Mainly Harry dying. But one of the things I say about that is maybe she's just seeing that Harry's going to die sooner than everyone else, because he dies in, he goes to die. But maybe that's one of the things I always think about when I listen to, or read The Deathly Hallows, where he's on his way through the forest. He's been told he's going to die so many times. You know when he said about how he's been so close to death, he's been told by Trelawney he's going to die so many times, that the idea of death has kind of become comical to him. Not that it has, and I love how I'm talking about, I'm now talking about The Deathly Hallows when I'm talking about Prisoner of Azkaban, and I've just talked about Deathly Hallows. This video is very weird, guys. Hopefully the next one won't be as weird. So I'll be doing the film review and the game review of all the games I have played in the next one. But anyway, moving on finally to my number 1 spot. Some of you may have worked it out already, but it is Philosopher's Stone. Now, the reason why Philosopher's Stone is my favourite, it's purely, I think, just nostalgic reasons. I didn't get to listen to this one as often because the CDs we had for this one. Yes, believe it or not, we had CDs for Philosopher's Stone, tapes for Chamber, CDs for Prisoner, Goblet, tapes for Order, and then CDs for Prince, and Hallows. That's a good point. How would you shorten book titles? Philosopher's Chamber, Prisoner, Goblet, Order, Prince. I think Prince, not Half-Blood. Again, that's too long. I say Prince and Hallows, not definitely, it's Hallows. So again, one more time because I'm going to annoy you guys now. This video is really weird. I may refilm this one, but at a later date. Because these are probably going to change because I don't agree now. My current mind, I've just re-listened to Chamber of Secrets, and my current mind doesn't agree with where Chamber of Secrets is placed. So I will go through it and have a look. But so we got Philosopher's Chamber, Prisoner, Goblet, Order, Prince, Hallows. And I love how I can name them pretty much without stuttering, which is good. But yeah, that's why I like Philosopher's Stone, because to me, Philosopher's Stone is nostalgic, and as much as I didn't get to listen to it, it was more like a treat, because Philosopher's Stone, it was like, oh, is it going to work? And then we got Audible, which I love, by the way. Speaking of Audible, these covers might look familiar to you if you happen to be a user of the site Audible, or the app Audible. Well, that's because they are the audiobook covers, as well as being the book covers. They're a slightly modified cover, which is the audiobook cover. Sorry, my cat is trying to bite my charger wire. I do apologise, this video has been very weird. Yeah, so that's that, and that is, I believe, it. One last thing here now, I'm going to give you guys a quick reminder of my ranking, as you can see from here, going down to here. Again, a reminder that was Chamber of Secrets, Half-Blood Prince, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Deathly Hallows, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Philosopher's Stone. As I said, these three down here were definitely the sort of ones where I got to the point where I was, oi! Sorry, my cat's trying to bite like every single wire. Yeah, those are the ones where I definitely was struggling to rank them. Now guys, that is going to be it for today's video, unfortunately, because if I click the next button, then I will teach you guys. We're going to move on to the film ranking in the next video, guys. So if you have enjoyed today's video, and you want to see, you would like to see this film ranking, I'm keeping an eye on my cat because he's behind the TV. If you'd like to see the film ranking, go and subscribe down below. Like the video if you are new around here. This video is weird, but I think I'm still going to upload it because it's funny. And I like funny content. This is me, my derpy self. My phone's dying now, which is even better. Anyway guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please like it, subscribe if you're new, and remember, you're awesome! Don't let anyone tell you different, as I will explain to you why you must have self-esteem in an upcoming video, guys. Stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to be recording that tonight as well. I'm having a really good night recording tonight. So yeah guys, check that out in the description. Or check that out on the channel. Loads of videos going out tonight. In the meantime guys, thank you so very much for watching. And I will see you on the next video guys. Hopefully the next video won't be as crazy as this one was. See you on the next video. Goodbye!